The successful people around me, it can be in any field.
Texting or talking?
Talking, yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, with me, let us welcome our guest for today, for this podcast, none other than Mr. Jugal Mittal.
I'm successfully running this organization for past 20 years now. We have got that privilege to be in a successful, powerful, influential position. It is our inherent duty to help them out. So with this vision, a particular branch I started called RUKMANI RAJENDRA EDUCAtion Foundation, which is in my mother and father's name. Let me begin with the population of India, which is 1.4 billion. Most of the important thing is that there cannot be 100% rule. You have to start with certain percentage. See for the things, how things go. So that all depends on how are you conditioning your mind. I would like everyone to have this belief inside them that whatever level physical fitness they are in their life, they don't need to become a next Hrithik Roshan, Tiger Shroff or Sylvester Stallone to become fit in life. There are kids who are born in good homes. There are kids who are born on the street. There are kids who are born in the slums and stuff like that. So when their parents are auto drivers, slum dwellers and stuff like that, they don't even think about the structured education.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm very excited and looking forward to this podcast because our guest for today is an alumnus of IIT Bombay who holds a BTech degree and a position of director at JK's, an institute dedicated to preparing students for JE and NEET exams. Beyond his professional commitments, he is deeply involved in philanthropic efforts through the RUKMANI RAJENDRA Education Foundation, an NGO he runs with a goal of supporting not just one but many underprivileged children by providing access to providing education and nutrition. He is not only a philanthropist but also a vibrant presence on social media channels like Instagram, Facebook and YouTube. You can also go and check his YouTube channel, ladies and gentlemen, where he shares his sides as a motivational speaker and philosopher. His interest in health and fitness reflects his belief in the harmonious balance between mind and body for optimal functioning. There is definitely a lot to learn today. Ladies and gentlemen, with me, let us welcome our guest for today, for this podcast, none other than Mr. Jugal Mittal. Hello, sir.
Hi, Simran.
How are you doing?
I'm doing very well and really flattered, happy, humbled, and all things after hearing such an introduction.
Mixed emotions, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Sir, firstly, thank you very much for coming to Visionary Voices and influencing not just one but many individuals out there.
Yeah.
Also, sir, I would love to tell you that when I got to know that I am going to be doing this podcast with you, I was obviously very excited because there's definitely going to be a lot learning in throughout this podcast. और उसके पहले तो मैं आपको यही कहना चाहूंगी that all the very best.
Same to you.
और चलिए आगे बढ़ते हैं. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. So, जैसे कि you know that there are a lot of individuals out there. They definitely want to know your journey. What you have come through so far. Obviously, what is your experience? Please share.
So basically, my native place is Mathura. It's a small town in UP.
Right.
And back then, when I was studying in my school, the aspiration levels used to be quite low because we come from a modest, humble background. But as I passed my class 12, some of my friends were going to prepare for IIT to some nearby city.
Right.
I just tagged along with them. And that's how my journey started for IIT. I started preparing for IIT, got into IIT, did my BTech. The job scene was not that hunky-dory at that time. So I got into this IIT coaching business. I'm successfully running this organization for past 20 years now.
Right.
And we have branches in Mathura, Gwalior and Mumbai.
Wow.
And the second thing, which nowadays I'm very excited about, is my philanthropic work. I personally feel that as an individual, we are born equal.
Right.
There are 8 billion people in this world. Regarding my other interest, which is my philanthropic work,
Right.
it started around 10-15 years back and started with a thought. See, my mother and my father, they used to be like, we need to do a lot of things for underprivileged people around.
Wow.
So that we get their blessings and all stuff. But then taking it to a little more higher level, 8 billion people in this world.
Right.
All are born equal.
Right.
Just because they have different kind of circumstances. Some of them get big chances. Some of them get fortunate enough to have a good successful career. But there are so many of them. There are so many world conflicts going around. There are so many different circumstances because of the economies of different countries.
Right.
Or local settings. People are suffering. So if we have got that privilege to be in a successful, powerful, influential position, it is our inherent duty to help them out. So with this vision, a particular branch I started called RUKMANI RAJENDRA EDUCAtion Foundation, which is in my mother and father's name. We try and help underprivileged kids who in two fields, particularly nutrition and education. The primary education, as you must have heard, there are many dropouts. The percentage rate of dropouts in primary education is highest in India. So in a small way, we're trying to help them out. So this is about this thing. And third thing, this my social media account. My Instagram, 2 reels got viral very recently, one in February, one in March. So I'm trying to influence my lifestyle, my thought process, or the values in which I believe I want to propagate in a right manner. Or maybe I'm able to influence some youth.
Yes, absolutely. You are already. Also, sir, आपने अभी कहा कि about the primary education. थोड़ा आप उसको describe करेंगे?
See, basically, in case of all the students, all the kids, there are kids who are born in good homes. There are kids who are born on the street. There are kids who are born in the slums and stuff like that.
Right.
So when their parents are auto drivers, slum dwellers and stuff like that, they don't even think about the structured education.
Okay.
Forget about the class first, second, third and all that stuff. So for those kids, it becomes a huge challenge to even think of going to a systematic school,
Right.
earn their education of primary level, nursery, first, second, third, fourth, fifth.
Right.
But that kind of education can be provided to the student even without the proper infrastructure
Okay.
for us, and that too on a part-time basis. So we are working on that particular area.
Right.
On street side, in slums, we keep classes and stuff like that, distribute some nutritional foods, and we are just trying to make our way through this.
Right. And that's what RUKMANI Rajendra
Yeah.
Education Foundation is doing.
Correct.
And they are on their way to obviously,
Yeah.
gain lots and lots of more success.
We hope
into
so.
this. Yes, you will definitely. All right. Coming to my next question, what according to you is the main driving force in in your day-to-day basis?
See, I personally believe all of us have like set 80 years in our life.
Right.
There is a finite prana vayu which is inside our system. We are born, we are there for a given amount of time, and we do things.
Right.
And we took ourselves very seriously. No one else around takes them very seriously. So, but whatever way we can contribute or however we can impact the people around us,
Correct.
society or the country or the world at large, that is, I think, is the main purpose of human life. All the people just who were born before us, our ancestors, they made their efforts so that we are living in this such kind of an environment, talking like this. Our effort today will decide how the generations are going to look like
Definitely.
in years to come. So my main driving force is, let's say, try to impact the lives of all the people around you. And in some way, in whatever small way, try to make this world a better place to live.
Very well said, sir. All right. What kind of role can today's youth, play in making developed India a reality or come into reality?
Yeah.
Yes.
So see, let me begin with the population of India,
Right.
which is 1.4 billion.
Right.
So this thought of making India developed does not even arise when your ends are not being met. You're not getting proper food, or a proper place to stay, not good clothes to wear.
Right.
So we cannot expect them to go to these higher goals.
Absolutely.
We as a nation, at a political level, at various other levels, social, economical level, we need to provide such basic necessity to all the people.
Right.
But apart from that, there are certain people who are in the influential position. They are financially well off.
Right.
They are doing well in life.
Absolutely.
So that sense of belonging to the nation should not be only for the armed forces, only for the political class.
Right.
This should not be restricted to certain few crores.
Correct.
When we are 140 crores in total. Everyone in their own capacity try and find out sometime on a daily basis, on a weekly basis, on a monthly basis, how are we contributing to the India's growth story. It can be like if Swachh Bharat Abhiyan is there.
Right.
Whenever you go to the foreign world, foreign countries, what do you see? A lot of cleanliness, clean air.
Right.
So these are the basic things which you can do on a personal level.
Correct.
You can teach people around you. You can literate so many people who are around you who are not that much literate and stuff like that. But first of all, that notion of being part of that nation.
Right.
And apart from we living a very leisure lifestyle,
Right.
the basic motive should be we are living in a country.
Right.
And our ultimate goal should be we as a citizen of this country, are we taking this country to another level?
Right.
Once that thought sinks in, your whole persona or your whole thought process will go for a different kind of trajectory. And that is what is needed.
Right. Well, sir, I think this was all about the education and how one should look, I mean, as you already told me when we met, that, thinking is all about it, I mean, what kind of person you are, that obviously comes from thinking. So, you have told me a lot of things obviously inside, but you know what? I want you to tell our listeners and our viewers about thinking, how it is important and how impactful it can be in one's life.
So as I mentioned you earlier also, whatever happens in our life,
right,
first happens in our mind, and then it actually happens into reality. We do not give so much of emphasis or importance to this fact.
Right.
But then if we are able to condition in our mind in such a way,
right,
so that we are able to think right,
correct,
or think in a proper way,
right,
our whole life can take altogether different turn. Basically, as I was mentioning, today's youth or today's people have started believing that we want materialistic pleasure at any given point of time, and that's the ultimate goal of life. No one is denying the fact that ultimate goal of the life is to be happy,
right,
to have maximum pleasure in life,
right,
feel happy about life.
right,
But even more important than that is righteousness.
right,
Means your conscience should be clear what exactly needs to be done at this point of time. That should be the primary goal of everyone around.
right,
Of course, you want to have certain kind of things in life.
correct,
You want to lead a good life. No one is denying that.
right,
But apart from that, there are so many more things you can add to your life. There are so many more dimensions. This needs to be done at society level, at city level, at country level,
right,
or in a community level. So those things, those questions must be raised inside your head. You should be clear what exactly your 24-hour are looking like. How are you dividing your energies?
right,
You cannot be perfect. One thing I believe, most of the people do not even start many things just thinking, कि अभी आगे का रास्ता तो दिख नहीं रहा. Like we have to go this. Zigzag mein we are not, if we are unable to see the end result, I will not even start.
right, right. Sometimes they even think, but they cannot execute it. Right.
So the most of the important thing is that there cannot be 100% rule. You have to start with certain percentage.
Definitely.
See for the things, how things go. So that all depends on how are you conditioning your mind.
Correct.
Some part of the day must be devoted particularly for some kind of meditation, yoga, or etc., whatever you call it,
Right.
where you are just thinking about where exactly, at what point of life point of time in life you are,
Right.
what have you done, where are you headed to, is this exactly what you want to do in life?
Very true.
Are you actually doing what exactly life means to you?
Correct.
So those kind of things will actually help you to lead a better, meaningful, more wholesome life. That's what I mean by thinking right.
Right. That's why, I really wanted you to highlight about thinking and how it is important. And as you said, that one has to be happy and healthy both at the same time. They have to think what they are doing. They have to start from somewhere. At least, I think starting is very important. So we know that you're into education as well as fitness. So please tell our listeners, please tell our viewers, how can one achieve, or at least strive to gain a healthy body, a fit body, a healthy mind, which is very important. A fit body and a healthy body, balance.
Yeah. See, first of all, I would like everyone to have this belief
Right.
inside them that whatever level physical fitness they are in their life, they don't need to become a next Hrithik Roshan, Tiger Shroff or Sylvester Stallone to become fit in life. Your journey can start from point A to point B, and point A wherever you are, point B wherever you want to go to. And of course, there need to be some sort of improvement, some sort of upgradation in your health.
Right.
So unless you have made this very clear in your mind, I don't want to be that perfect self.
Right.
I just want to improve and see my journey. Once you have this thing very clear in your mind, then you can start improving on day-to-day basis. And ultimately, one should realize there's a famous saying that healthy body only can survive a healthy mind, or the healthy mind lives in a healthy body. So what is the tool with which we are living in this life, or seeking the pleasure of the life, or like we are able to experience the life around you? That's the body. At the same time, we want to use this body to take pleasure. So there is a inherent conflict in that.
Right.
There are so many fast foods. There are so many other things to eat particularly. And many other entertainments are related to which are not perfectly in harmony with maintaining a healthy body.
Correct.
So somewhere you have to strike the balance. And don't aim for perfection. Start from some point.
Right.
Believe that you are going into the right direction. Everyone can have their own pace. They can take different amount of time.
Right.
But that belief should be definitely there. We can definitely improve.
Right.
And one should have this very clear idea that without healthy body,
Correct.
we can go only that further.
Right.
Beyond that, we need a very good body.
Right.
And then only that earlier thing we were talking about, the thinking part.
Right.
Thinking part can definitely come only when you are breathing right, you are having a good amount of energy to last you through the day. You can participate in different kind of activities, stuff like that.
And also, it's very important to surround yourself with the right one. So, do you believe in this, that, start first, that is dream first, achieve, and then inspire or win?
See, whatever name you can give it, dreaming, manifestation, visualizing, whatever, of course, everything starts with a thought. Even Gandhiji thought that there is a racism between the white and black people.
Correct.
In South Africa. And that was the starting of his struggle for freedom of India.
Right.
So everything starts from a thought, or thinking, or thought process, of course. So we have to start something concrete. Everything, whatever you are aiming for, if you believe that one simple action or few action put together will take you there, then you are living in a fool's paradise. You have to go through that whole rigmarole of falling, then getting back again. Those kind of things will be part and parcel of your journey.
Right.
But somewhere you have to start with the right mindset and believing like that we want to start, we want to reach there, there will be hurdles.
Right.
And start at least doing some steps in that direction, rather than just thinking like in that direction, but only thinking will not do. Think, Start taking step, then again think. So those things go hand in hand with each other.
Right.
Thinking, doing should always be part of your day-to-day life. Then only you can achieve your bigger goals.
Absolutely right. And sir, coming to your, other, as you said that you already have your YouTube channel, you also post some stuffs on Instagram. So please tell us something, or share your piece of advice that you frequently say it on your social mediums or on your motivational speeches.
See, basically, I emphasize more on, of course, positive vibe.
Right.
By that I mean, when we wake up in the morning,
Right.
we have certain amount of pranavayu inside our body.
Right.
How are we going to deploy that energy into different aspects? That totally depends on us. That has to be planned.
Correct.
Depending on what exactly you want to do in life. But then it cannot be simply pleasure seeking. You cannot simply say कि मुझे दिन में बस मजे करने हैं.
Correct.
It has to be right balance of each and everything. Of course, you should enjoy your life.
Right.
But at the same time, there are certain things which needs to be done. You have to grow in life. You have to achieve certain thing in life. You are a part of a nation. You have to think about that nation. You are a part of a family. You have to think about the family. You are part of yourself. You have to think about yourself. What exactly, when this life ends, anyway, you will have some kind of repentance and stuff like that. But at least there should be some main goal. If a God has given me a chance to live this life, what is the one thing or few things I would definitely like to do this in this life?
Right.
Or am I doing them? Or am I missing the whole bus?
Correct.
So that is the kind of vibe I want to transfer to the people. And people are generally too much engrossed with the day-to-day life. They usually don't ask themselves these kind of questions, which are so very important for the existence.
Very true, yes. Also, sir, coming to my next question, I'm sure that you've seen lots and lots of people, achieving their goals, their aspirations. Now we would want to listen from you that what are your goals, your aspirations, both professionally and philanthropically.
Yeah, so see, I'll take you a little backwards.
Right.
Back in the day when I was a small kid, just like any other Indian household,
Correct.
I used to dream about becoming an actor or a movie actor or a cricketer.
Okay.
These are the two main aspirations for us, any childhood person.
Okay.
As I grew, I realized that everyone cannot become a movie actor, everyone cannot move a cricketer,
Yes.
because there are only 11 cricketers. Nowadays, you have IPL team, so you have 300, 400
Many more as
cricketers
well, yeah.
making good amount of money. Nowadays, apart from movie actors, you have OTT actors, film, etc. But even then, their numbers is far too small as compared to the population of the country.
Correct.
So you have to find out other passions.
Right.
So in that area, I'm running a successful institute for IIT entrance exam.
Right.
Of course, I would like to expand it. And regarding this my social media role, in which I'm particularly identified my area, philosophy interests me a lot.
Correct.
What is the philosophy of your life? How do you see the life? How the life should be like? Those kind of questions intrigue me a lot. So I want to write about them, though I don't find too much of a time to do that with all that stuff. And I would definitely like to do many podcasts, individual level, interview level, on YouTube. So these are the kind of ideas I have in mind for the future.
अच्छा.
Yeah.
Okay. चलिए, अभी आपने तो अपने goals के बारे में हमें बता दिया. You've now just said about your goals that obviously you want to expand more, and kudos to you and all the very best. And I'm sure you're going to be doing that. Coming to as you mentioned philosophy. So my next question is on philosophy.
Okay.
That how active? I'm sure you're very active when it comes to motivation and philosophy. What is your take on it? Please tell us.
Regarding
Motivation and philosophy.
I think through my talks, whatever we have done till now, I have given too many clues and ideas what exactly do I feel about life in general.
Right.
So, but basically at the end of the day, one should be quite aware of himself or herself,
Right.
who he is or who she is as a person. And one should not start comparing their life to others. That is one big mistake we keep on doing, even at the various stages of our life.
Correct.
ऐसा नहीं है कि 10 साल का बच्चा ही ऐसा सोचता है,
Right.
20-year people, 30-year people, even their 60s, they start keep on comparing their life to others.
Yeah, with their friends, with their
That is
idols.
one big trap people fall into. And and one very important thing I would like to share,
Please tell us, sir.
which I've realized and want to share with each and everyone. Anything untoward or a bad accident happens with us, any trauma, it can be childhood trauma, it can be a major accident, it can be loss of a personal,
Right.
that happens in a moment, right? No matter how big the tragedy is.
Absolutely.
And we live with that moment for rest of our life
Correct. We do.
without realizing that, as I said, we have a finite time on this planet, which is a sequence of successive moments. And if something bad happened in a particular moment, and you're reliving those moments after so many times, so of course there is no harm in just feeling bad about those incidents.
Right.
But then just think of it, when you have finite supply of some quantity, something, you would like to use it wisely.
Correct.
You can repent about it, you can mourn the losses and stuff like that. But do not spoil too many of your moments just thinking about the bad moments. Just take each new moment on its face value, create new memories, create new experience, live the life. That is the correct way to go about it. You cannot be sulking whole of your life for few bad things.
Correct.
Because throughout your life, it will always be an array, a successive array of good, bad things. So even in the later stages or the middle stages of life, you just keep on thinking of the bad parts, you will spoil the good parts also.
Right.
So take each moment, each day of your life on its face value. See, these are the moments which have passed. I cannot do anything about them.
Right.
What I can do is the coming subsequent moments. Let me live those moments on their face value. They are new moments for me.
Correct.
I can live new life,
Right.
make new experience.
Right.
At the end of the life, we'll think about it, ki haan, kya hua? But then this thing is not clear in the mind of many mature individuals also. That's what I have come to know.
All right, sir. As you just said that, you have to think, you have to start again. And then coming to the last thing that you said that, live every bit of it. But you know what? There are many of them who really don't have anyone, with them. I mean, there are obviously friends, family, there are other people around. But then, there are a few people that even I have discovered has no one to, say what the right thing is or what, things can be done in the wrong times. Basically, for example, if they are going through something, if they are going some hard time. So there are no one. And sometimes they don't have this social media, connect thing. So how can they overcome with their stress, with all the hard times they are having? So please tell us about it.
See, for that, again, a philosophical take I would like to tell. Each individual,
Right.
even if you are in a joint family, nuclear family, living on your own, each individual is born alone.
Right.
You go alone from this world. Of course, in between, you meet your family, friends, acquaintances, so many other kind of people. But at the end of the day, you are all alone.
Correct.
And whatever is happening in your life are your experiences of life. One may not be wise enough to realize this thing. One may be feeling a lot of proud in having like a very big joint family supported by a group of friends,
Correct.
a very good ecosystem to live in. But then ultimately, it is your journey which starts at your birth time, over which you have no control,
Correct.
ends at your death, over which you have no control. In between, you have a choice. Of course, as I said, incidents will happen. One cannot control.
Learn from it.
One can just, of course, learn from it. One can take everything, whatever happens, in their stride.
Correct.
The other day I was listening to Sadhguru,
Right.
and what he mentioned, no matter how miserable condition you are in,
Right.
whatever loss has happened in your life,
Right.
you have to remember, when you came into this life, you had nothing. Just like Sar of Gita, Gita Sar, which we keep on talking about. though it is not very easy to, let's say, digest fully,
Right.
understand it completely and practice it fully in day-to-day life.
Correct.
But of course, no matter how things go bad and you are put into very nasty conditions and like circumstances go beyond your control, somewhere if you want to find your rest point or the equilibrium point, you'll have to believe in that.
All right, sir. So moving ahead to our next segment. So my first question to you is, what do you like, texting or talking?
Talking, yes.
Wow. Okay. Favorite day of this week or the week?
Saturday.
Saturday. Oh, you like partying?
Not exactly partying, but it's the Sunday आने से पहले वाला दिन बहुत अच्छा लगता है.
Okay, एक relief वाला day होता है, right? Sea or mountains?
Mountains.
Okay. Travel with friends or travel with family?
Friends.
Friends. Okay. One thing you are obsessed with?
Good food and good workout.
Same. Not workout, but good food. Yes. What inspires or motivates you the most?
The successful people around me. It can be in any field. Like it can be Virat Kohli in cricket, Lionel Messi in football, and like Narendra Modi in politics. Anyone, whoever is successful and who are working very, very hard. I've heard they sleep only for 3-4 hours a day. Some like Shah Rukh Khan, Narendra Modi, Amitabh Bachchan, they are not sleeping more than 3 to 4 hours.
Right.
That is a big inspiration for me.
Inspiration.
Because even now with the 6 hours sleep, I struggle sometimes through the day.
Absolutely. I think a lot of us. Yes. So with that, my rapid fire round ends. And thank you very, very much, Mr. Jugal Mittal.
It was a pleasure.
Thank you very much for coming. And it was amazing, honestly. This
Same.
podcast, I'm sure it's not going to inspire one, but many, many. So thank you very much for doing it for Visionary Voices.
Thank you.